So we're on the last of the manure. Got the old 4440, the H&S 5120, which is a 2,000 gallon spreader. We brought this manure up this spring. We're spreading it on these fields here. We're using the skid steer to load it. And then we'll be pretty much done spreading manure for the year, except for a little bit off the feeding area pad until we can't spread no more. So we're gonna do a little video of loading and spreading. I almost got this skid steer stuck. I got over on that hill over there. I couldn't get out. The tires were all filled up. I probably should have put the chains on, but I didn't. So we'll just stay away from that edge. Never counted how many scoops it takes. So there is one. We'll count them this time. This is 2. Hopefully I can count that high. Shut these windows. So we try to spread most of our manure in the fall because it's got a lot of hay in it. Then it gives it all winter to break down. And also, if we move it in the summertime or in the springtime, it aerates it, so it expedites the composting process to break that hay down. If we leave it at the farm, the hay doesn't break down as well. We use the hay for bedding, and if we just push it in a pile and don't move it at least once during the year, it doesn't break down very good, and then it's harder on the spreader and it doesn't spread as good. If you can hear anything I'm saying, I don't know if you can hear anything that I'm saying. That's 3, right? I lost track already because I was talking. You can't count and talk at the same time. This is 4. We put the weeds and everything right in there. I don't know how close I dare get into that edge. I'm getting stuck again. I was going to bring the 4-wheel drive loader tractor, but I didn't want to drive it on the road because the 4-wheel drive is not completely disengaging. I got to tear it apart. I just haven't done it yet. So I didn't want to tear up the front end. That's 4 or 5, I don't know. I've lost track. I think this is 5. Can't see anything. I'll tip that back. This is 6. I'm gonna get stuck again. I know it. What happens? These tires fill up with manure and then they get slippery. easier because it's so much faster than the tractor. Even though the tractor gets bigger bucket loads, you can just maneuver so much faster. But the tractor works pretty good because it's got that grapple and you can get a pretty big bucket. So that's 13 or 14. I've totally lost count. Might only be 5, I don't know. Somewhere in there. So the other day I posted a video of this tractor going up that big hill, and I started on the road in C3, and then on the fly I shifted from C range to D range, which this is the only power quad that I ever had until I just got those other two tractors. And it says right here, you're supposed to stop the tractor when shifting between A, B, C, and D. But I thought it was like a truck. I thought if you got because that side of the transmission is not synchronized. So I thought you could get it, if you got, I don't know, if you shifted it like a truck and you could line it up and off you go. Well, I got kind of told differently from a mechanic when I posted it on Facebook in one of the John Deere groups, and he said that tractor should have more than enough horsepower to start off in D range. So I did the other day, and it took off, and that's quite a load of manure. But we're gonna try starting out of the field in D range here, and I think she'll go. He says he'd hate to see me not to do a transmission, so we're in D1. We're gonna start off. We're going to throttle it up a little bit. Off she goes, so no problem. So we'll save the transmission, we'll take his advice. I forget his name, but I'll tag them in a post. Hopefully we don't lose too much of that manure. We're gonna lose a little off our tires. Neighbors are gonna really like us. We just spread this field. We're gonna spread this middle field, and whatever we have left will go on that other field behind the excavator. In here. She grinds a little bit between on that side, but whatever. She's an old tractor. The landowner just built a pond there. That's Jeff Bradley doing the excavating work. He's gonna come do some digging for me next week. So hopefully we don't lose it on this hill. Well, I just sheared a pin. Nice. And I don't have any pins.